Hey, what is going on, Geminis? Butch here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what do we have for Geminis? What is going on for the Geminis? What can we see? All right, Geminis. First thing when I see Geminis, I feel like this person that is around you, I feel like I feel like when you first met this person, I feel like they were looking at you in the physical form. You know, I feel like, I don't know how to say this without sounding bad, but you know, I feel like what they wanted from you in the beginning has changed drastically. In the beginning, you caught their eye. You know, you caught, I mean, I'm trying to put this without being totally gross. I feel like they were just trying to get in your pants. I said I wasn't going to be totally gross, but we did it anyway. But I feel like the more they got to know you, oddly enough, the more they got to know themselves. You know, I feel like with you, no matter how closed off they try to be, I feel like you open them up like a book. And I feel like when they're around you, everything's changing. You know, I see a lot of big changes in this person. You know, I feel like you really bring out the best qualities of this person. Even qualities they didn't even know they had. I mean, you know, you cause them to release all that other shit. You know, all the bullshit, all the game. You know, I feel like this person, like I said in the beginning, they were trying to run that game on you, but I feel like, and they looked at you in that physical form, but the more they got to know you, the more, you know, something else came out. And it's something they don't want to put back in. You know, I feel like you exposed this person and they enjoyed it. You know, you brought this person out and there's no more games. You know, this person, I mean, I feel like they find it very hard to be not honest with you. You know, I feel like honesty when they're with you, it just flows. You know, they tell you shit that they didn't think they'd ever tell anybody. And the more they get you, the more they get themselves. You know, they didn't expect this when they met you. They didn't see you coming at all. But like I said, with this person, just being around you, you know, they open up to you. You know, and I feel like that releases a lot of anxiety that this person has had. You know, I feel like when you're trapped up in yourself, you know, it gives you a lot of anxiety. I talked about this before. I feel like sometimes with anxiety, I mean, I dealt with anxiety myself, and I feel like with anxiety, sometimes it's because you're in the wrong situation or you're not in the right situation. But with you, you just make them feel different. You know, you expose things that they didn't even know were there to be exposed. Now, I do see some chaotic energy. I feel like it's not going to be, it's not going to be a fairy tale. And I feel like there's going to be moments of pure chaos, because I feel like this person, there's going to be times when this person's having a hard time letting go of their old self. But there's nothing neither one of you can handle. Or neither one of you can handle. Totally said that wrong. With this person and you, I feel this deep connection. And I feel like it's a connection that's going to last for, with this, I feel like a lifelong connection. With that Lover's card and that Two of Cups, it's very deep. It's deeper than they've ever felt before. And I feel like it may be something that is deeper than you are expecting. Sometimes we get with people and we don't expect what's really going to happen. With this is expect the unexpected with this. Because like I said, there's going to be moments where it feels like you can't stand this person. And there's going to be moments when they feel like they can't stand you. But all the way through that, you keep being drawn back together because you have this connection. And it's a connection that, like I said, I don't feel like it's ever going to go away. I feel like you're connected to this person forever. But even though there's going to be moments of chaos, there's going to be pure bliss sometimes. Sometimes it's going to be the happiest you've ever been. And I feel like you're both going to come out even stronger than in the beginning. I feel like you guys are giving each other strength. And that's the thing that I really enjoy about this read, is like this person came in thinking they were looking for something. They had no idea what they were going to find. I feel like this person needed you to come into their life. The moment you guys met wasn't by mistake. I feel like there's a very, very big grand design behind this. And I feel like grand is big in another language. So I don't know if that makes sense. But, like I said, I do feel like there's much more at play here. But like I said, I feel like you're very, the two of you find it very easy to be honest with each other. And I see not only a deep connection, but I see a very strong friendship between the two of you. And it is something that this person is going to put a lot of work into making it work. This person is going to put all their effort in, and I feel like this is something that they haven't done for anybody else. So it is new for them. I feel like when they started catching feels with other people, they were out, But with you, it's like it hit them so hard and so abruptly that they had no chance to fight it. They weren't ready for what they were about to meet. Now, a lot of good times that you're going to have with this person. Like I said, a lot of happiness. There's going to be moments of chaos, but we're going to make it through. We have that Knight of Wands. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of flirtatious energy. You know what I mean? A lot of physical energy. But like I said, but it's tied to something much deeper now. In the beginning, they were looking to get physical with you, but it was only in a physical capacity. But we all know when you have feelings for someone and you get physical, it means so much more. It's a deeper type of feeling. It goes much deeper than just sex. Like I said, there is that chaotic moment. There is those chaotic moments, but I mean, all in all, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and then we have the Six of Wands. This is going to be a huge win for the both of you. I feel like you're both finding what you both needed to find in each other. And finding it, I feel like it is going to give you that balance. I feel like there's so much passion and, emotional rawness to the connection that I see in front of me. I feel like the sky is the limit. This could go. This could be the biggest thing that ever happened to either one of you. And I don't say that lightly. Trust me, I don't. But like I said, I feel like those chaotic moments are just caused by, overthinking, looking at the negatives instead of the positive by this person. But I feel like I said, you're going to get through it and you're going to be stronger when you're through it. There's going to be rough patches, but every time you get to the other side of that rough patch, you're going to be that much stronger for it. But like I said, I mean, this person coming in, I feel like you got their number. And one of the things I see with this person is that Emperor. They're going to want to protect you. They're going to want to take care of you. And they're going to want to build that foundation with you. And it's a foundation that's already started from the moment you met this person, unbeknownst to either one of you. This person is always thinking about you. And that's something they didn't expect. Like I said, they didn't see you coming. They weren't ready for it. But I'll tell you right now, a little secret for all you out there that are cross watchers watching this. Two of the most important people in my life are Geminis. My best friend and Rose. And one thing with a Gemini, if you fall for a Gemini, get ready to expose every secret you ever had, because they'll get it out of you. Even if you don't want it to come out, one day you'll find yourself telling them things that you never thought you'd tell another person. And I love that about Geminis. Geminis get to the root. You got a secret, they're going to know it. I find, the Geminis that I know, it's very easy to talk to them. And sometimes you over talk because it just comes out so fluently. I mean, they are the communicators. So, like I said, don't get involved with a Gemini if you're not ready to get real. Because it's going to get real, and it's going to get real quick. Like I said, with this person, they saw you one way. Their intentions for you were very different in the very beginning. But the more they got to know you, the more they changed around you and started to become, the more they start to become the person that they want to be. That's the thing that I truly love about real connections, is when you meet someone, you can be with someone and not be a real connection, and you never really get to know each other. When you get that right one, it's like there's nothing you can do to not get to know each other. It's going to come out. You're going to be exposed, and you're going to be vulnerable, and you're going to be happy. It's your safe place. And like I said, their intentions for you were a lot different in the beginning than they are now. And moving forward, I see a lot of happiness. I see a lot of forward movement. Like I said, this is not only just a lover, it's a friend. That's the thing. I mean, we'll get into that in a minute. With this person, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have some Cancer, some Pisces. We got some Scorpio. We do have some Virgo as well. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This reading kind of hits home for me because when I met Rose, it was a physical thing. I'm not going to lie. Now, I wasn't just trying to... I wasn't... The difference between me and my situation in this read, obviously, is I wasn't pursuing her. But when I first saw her, I was very much attracted to her physically. But I didn't pursue it, she came to me. Now, when she came to me, we started hanging out. And the more we were with each other, the more comfortable I became. When you're dating, when you're young, and you're always like, you always feel like you gotta be on your guard. You always make sure you don't say the wrong thing. Well, with her, even when I said the wrong thing, it felt right. I didn't feel stupid. I didn't feel alone. And as the connection grew, I found myself, wanting to be around her, because she made me feel like the person I really wanted to be. Like, I was growing while I was with her. And the more I grew, the more I realized what she brought out of me. Things that I was kind of burying. You know those things that you have in your past that you kind of bury? You try to pretend like they don't exist or they never happen. With her, it just came out fluently. I didn't try to stop it like I would have with someone else. I just found her very easy to talk to. And not only with her, it became very clear. Sometimes people can date each other and not really be friends. They're romantic with each other, they're intimate with each other. They do a lot of things together, but with her, it was like she was my best friend. But it was so great because I had it all in one, you know what I mean? Like I had that sexual intimacy with her. I had that emotional intimacy with her, but I also could be myself. And the more I was comfortable being myself, the more the relationship grew. And that's what I mean by Geminis. They just get it out of you. And I wasn't expecting to fall in love. I wasn't. I didn't even think it was possible. But, like I said, I mean, even with my best friend, I can tell him anything. And we fight sometimes. Same with me and Rose, we fight sometimes, but we get over it. And I feel like we get stronger every time we have that fight because we get a lot of the issues out of the way and we don't hold grudges. Me being a Sagittarius, her being a Gemini, and same as being my best friend. With him, we've gotten big ass fights, but then we're over it. It's about finding the person that gets you. And sometimes when you find that right person, not only do you get to know them, but you get to know yourself better. They expose all the shit. And when you're with the right person, they expose it, they accept it, and they grow from it, just like you will. But I'll stop going on. I really felt connected to that read because of the fact that, like I said, when I first met her, I looked at her more of a, more in a physical way. She was physically attractive. I mean, I don't want to dumb it down and make it sound like, I just thought she was good looking. I really thought she was one of the most attractive women I've ever met. But as I got to know her, I started to understand more the connection I had with her. And that's the thing too, is when you're with someone, you got to be transparent. If you can't be completely open with the person you're with, then you're either with the wrong person or you're doing something wrong. Short story. Anyway, be good. Take care. Stay safe.